Now, here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Chief Forecaster Bob McGuire.
And this is why people get colds. All of a sudden it's 55 degrees. Then the next thing you know, and a couple hours later, we're down into the 30s and people are going outside getting wet and they're just getting germs and stuff. That's what's happening out there. Take a look at this picture tonight. We start off tonight with this picture from Laurel. This is from Lisa Loudon Johnson. Beautiful sunset tonight over in Laurel. That was about 4:30 this afternoon, about 5 o'clock. So nice looking shot there. And I like this one from Lynn Richardson. This is out there by Powell, Wyoming. The sun had set and then a couple of clouds started to roll over. And that's when I took that picture. Just reflected it very nicely. Now look at this. Those are wet streets, my friends, and the reason they're wet, I went out there and I looked at it. It's snowing out there. We've got light snow, and here's the problem. We were worried about this. That first wave of snow is going to get the streets wet, and we're still about 32 degrees. So this stuff's not freezing yet. But then as temperatures cool down, because it is an Arctic cold front, we're going to see these wet streets probably turn to ice tomorrow morning all over the Billings area. It's going to be kind of nasty. You can see off in the distance, there's the snow out there right now, and as we move on, you can see 31 degrees, light snow still falling out of the clouds right there. You can see little snowflakes. Winds out of the northeast at about 5 miles per hour. Wind chill factor feels like 26. But as these temperatures go down into the 20s tonight, that will be cold enough for these streets to refreeze over tonight. There's going to be you would give yourself extra time for the commute tomorrow. Let's just do it that way. 55 degrees was our high temp today. 51 your normal high. The record 74 back in 2009. The record low was 0 back in 2003. And as far as precipitation, nothing measured yet. It just started snowing this hour, so we'll probably be adding these precipitation totals up very shortly. Here's where we are for the month, and here's where we are for the year. Still ahead of normal. And as you'll see here, our current temperatures around the state, they're really falling down. Look at these teens up here. 22 over Great Falls right now. 24 over Lewistown. Where we're at, it's a little bit warmer. We're still right around freezing because we actually had some of the warmer temperatures today. You can see over here 21 over at Glendive, see 29 at Miles City. Now look at our reported highs. All these guys up across the high line, they had the cold air first, so they only got into the 30s for afternoon highs. But everyone else down here in the green, we got into the 50s and 60s today. It was a nice day, but now all of a sudden that stuff is over and it's gone. And here's what's happening. You can see the scattered snow showers just developing right here in the Billings area. We're on the radar site. Here's more snow showers over here by Glasgow into Jordan, also by Great Falls. And this whole thing, actually, what we're seeing, there's actually snow all the way through here because what's happening, the radars are suffering from what we call attenuation. There's too many snowflakes around the radar, and it actually kind of dampens its width. And so we're seeing that you just can't see the hole there, but there are snowflakes all the way through, and that whole thing continues to push its way a little bit farther south towards us. All part of an upper level trough that continues to dig its way in towards the upper Great Lakes and the upper high plains. And so we will see at the surface, the cold front continues to drop a little bit farther south tonight. By tomorrow morning, that cold front drops all the way down in towards Wyoming. Snow shower drops in behind that. And then by the afternoon, that thing drops all the way down in Colorado, and the snow takes a trip with it, goes out of our area. High pressure builds in behind that, kind of clears out the skies a little bit. And yes, that's a warm front developing. So by Thursday night into Friday, we'll actually start to warm up a little bit. But we could see 1 to 2 inches of snow by 5 a.m. tomorrow morning in the Billings area. Later on, maybe 2 to 4 inches by the time Thursday morning gets here. So we'll see if that happens. But tonight, temps cooling down to the teens and 20s out west. Teens and 20s back here in the east. Billings 21 degrees, 17 over at Miles City. And then for tomorrow, back only into the teens and 20s for highs. For Billings tonight, we'll wind up with temperatures cooling back down to 21 degrees with maybe 1 inch of snow moving in and another inch of snow moving in tomorrow. Temps getting back to the 40s and 50s, 54 on Friday, 56 on Saturday, and then we roll it back with another cold front into the 20s, 30s, and then back to the 40s by Tuesday. Let's go back to the desk.